Well, hey guys. If I look a little beat up and haggard, it's because I am. I just finished my ninth boot camp session. Oh my gosh, I've been having a lot of technology issues with my phone and haven't been able to make videos like I wanted to. I promised you videos and I've been getting bombarded with questions about what's it like? Oh my God, did you die? Could you make it through it? And the answers are, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yes, I do have to modify a lot of the exercises because in some cases I'm not strong enough. I did find that some of the exercises aggravated an old cheerleading injury on my wrist, which I didn't even know I still had. But overall, with modifying and everything else, everything is great. I love it. The whole atmosphere is very encouraging. It's You want to push harder, you want to do your best. You've got someone helping to correct your form. There's a group atmosphere and the energy is great. The music is great. And every single class is different. So every station, every day is different. So we're talking about high intensity interval training, right? HIIT. And I know this is not a Medifast sanctioned thing. I really shouldn't be exercising like this on the 5-in-1 plan. So I've been working with my coach and we've been kind of monitoring some things. I need to work with figuring out, it's trial and error right now to try to figure out how much extra I need and, if I need to add 2 ounces of extra protein a day or when we should go. I kind of screwed up the other day where I threw up after class, but I think I just worked myself to the point of exertion. It's kind of reminds me of what the gym might be like, or an experience of what it might be like at Biggest Loser, except nobody's in your face, yelling at you. It's not like that. Jillian's not there, cracking the whip. But you do want to push yourself because the class can be anywhere from 3 people to 20 people. And then you're broken into little groups and you travel around a circuit where there are different exercise stations set up. And I drew a little diagram of the gym so you can kind of get a sense. But every single time you walk in there, the configuration of the gym and the configuration of the exercises is completely different. So the gym is basically, now this is not to scale or anything, but this is my kindergarten version of a replica of the gym floor. These are just sort of simulations of how the gym could be set up on any given day. This represents a wall where there are straps. They're long straps, about 10 feet long, and you can do a number of exercises with the straps. These are just some kettlebells, which we use a lot of the time. These are those ropes that you see on the Biggest Loser, slapping them down. They're not always out. None of this stuff is always out. These are different stations that you might be doing around the gym, and there's probably 2 to 3 to 4 exercises at each station that you might have to do. So over here is what they call a cage area where there's bags and rings and weights and different things. So you're punching or kicking bags or, doing various things, maybe sliding these bags across the floor back and forth. Just depends on what they decided to do that day. There's some tires. Oh man, I've always wanted to grab the sledgehammers and whack the tires, and I've had a chance to do that and I love it. But these would represent medicine balls or fit balls, things like that. The gym, this is not to scale or anything like that. I just wanted to kind of give you a sense that you're walking into this big open space and there are different stations, around, and they change every single time. So you never know what you're going to walk into. It's awesome. Amazing. My lexicon has changed. I know what a sprawl is. I know what a kettlebell Turkish getup is. I know what a burpee slam is. I know what dynamic planks are. And I'm doing them, at least most of them. And if not, I'll be doing them soon. So very, very exciting. I love it. I don't know if there's a boot camp by you. I don't know if it's something that you would even want to do. And I certainly can't tell you to do it. I mean, obviously, you got to check with your doctor. You need to make sure you're in physical shape to be able to even do it. I mean, one day I almost completely hyperventilated. It was hard for me to catch my breath, but I realized I needed to dial it back a little bit because I was really going balls to the wall. It was also a class where there was only 4 people in it, so there was a lot of eyes on me, and I wanted to show off for the teacher, of course. But I am getting stronger. The trainer took me aside the other day and said, I can really tell a difference in you, and I love your energy, and I love your passion, and it makes it fun. It makes me want to go because every day I don't know what I'm in for. I know I'm not going to walk in the room and spend 45 minutes on a treadmill or, lift weights up, down, up, down. It's different. You're engaging your whole body. Every single muscle group is being worked. And even though some days may be more leg centric or arm centric, you still have exercises that work your core and all of your other muscle groups too. So I can feel myself shrinking. One of these days I'm gonna have to give you like a decent body shot of me. Maybe I'll do like a before and after kind of thing. This is my 9th class, so Monday will start my 3rd week of boot camp. According to the scale, 2 Mondays ago, I have lost 14 pounds. Now, that's 14 of the 18 that I gained when I was in Florida dealing with all of the family stuff. So I'm still like hovering around my number wall. But I think it's working. And not just that, I feel like there are parts of me that are like melting. Like I feel, even though I can still grab fistfuls of chub, my inner thigh feels a little bit, like there's dents in there, and there's dents in my arms, and there's dents in my sides underneath my boobs. Like I feel like the fat is melting off and there's muscle growing underneath. I can feel it. I know it's happening. I am getting stronger. I can do things that I couldn't do before. The first day my class had sprawls, and you can Google sprawls, SPRAWLS. We had to do sprawls, and I was literally crawling to get into each position into the sprawl, and now I can do them. I don't do them well, and I still do them slowly, but after 9 classes, I can do them now. So I've seen improvements, which for me is so motivating. I have to see change. I have to see it. Otherwise, I lose focus. It's really, really hard to work really, really hard and not see any changes. So I do see changes. I feel changes. Even though I still suck wind and I get winded and I have to really focus on my breathing, there are classes that I walk out of and I feel like I can conquer the world. And I love that feeling. I haven't ever had that feeling. Dance classes are different, where, you learn a new step or a new syncopation and tap, and, you feel really cool grooving to the music. And there's a whole different kind of feeling and an element of performance with dance. This isn't the performance element that excites me. This is I've accomplished this. I look at what I've done. Look at how strong I am. And that's me talking. That's me talking. I'm shocked. I love it. I really love it. I can see how, people say exercise is an addiction, and I never really got it. And I know that there's, endorphins involved, and excuse me, I'll talk about this in a second. I know there's endorphins involved, and I know that it's supposed to make you happy. I don't know if I ever really felt like that before, but I feel it now. And I don't know if it's because of the intensity that we're working at, but wow, it's awesome. So it's funny. I need a tissue. So apparently there's such a thing called exercise-induced rhinitis, which means after a really physical exertion, your nose can run. And after almost every class, I either get a runny nose or I start sneezing like crazy. And I do suffer from allergies, but this is not allergy related. This is full on. I worked out so hard that my nose is running and I'm sneezing my head off. So it takes about an hour or so for my sinuses to kind of calm down. I'm going to do a what's in my gym bag video, maybe today or tomorrow, so you can see what I take with me to the gym to this boot camp. So have a great day. I'm going to go drink a ton of water, get some rest today, and I'm doing it. You guys. I'm doing it, and I'm melting, and I love it. Have an awesome day. Thanks for watching. Go drink some water. Bye.